Alright, hey guys, it's me, Meteor. Here we're going to be doing the gold game one last time before we finish this off, possibly. Get a maximum boost, a great way to end off the Let's Play, in my opinion. Land the one, alright, perfectly. Let's go ahead and collect this stuff and I need 2 keychains out of 5, because I did World 2-1, actually boosted that with fire. Do your little dance, Kirby. Oh yeah. Click those little mini stars there, get a maximum tomato, and some keychains, alright. That makes 1 Chameleon from Superstar, and Mr. Frosty makes 2. You've completed the keychain collection. You're a keychain master. All right. Fun fact, this is actually the first video I recorded before I recorded anything else. Now here we have Cooking from Amazing Mirror. We have Kirby Squeak Squad from Metal Kirby, or whatever. We have Thud from Canvas Curse. Now, I recorded this before everything else because I didn't want to collect all the keychains all over again, so I actually recorded it before then. Anyway, as you see the emblem here, 100% clear, congratulations! This actually is not the only thing you unlock for 100%. In fact, if we exit out to the menu screen here, just exit out, and exit out again, you will see the traditional Kirby Master video. And yes, just to save you some time, Marx is in the audience. But that does not mean he's alive by any stretch of the imagination. If that's true, Dark Mennonite is also not entirely trapped in mirror by being shattered to death. But yay, congratulations Kirby, you win. Then again, Maglar somehow managed to be avoided to be completely vaporized in Return to Dreamland, making him come back in the Dream Collection. So who knows, maybe Marx is alive and he managed to escape death despite the fact he was split in half. But whatever, that's a whole other story entirely. You have now unlocked all the movies in the theater. Well, I guess all that leaves now are the keychains, and those have changed up a bit from the actual games, but there's something missing in the keychains from a certain game that's very popular. Anyway, let's go ahead and view those and take a look at what I'm talking about here. Alright, so you see right up there, it says Keychain Master 256 at the top right, showing your rank there. And if you notice, the music also changes if you get 100% in this too. But anyways, take a look here. We have Kirby's Dreamland, of course, starting off with that. We have Kirby, Floating Kirby. I'm not going to be looking too much in this Mint Leaf, or actually Sweet Potato in Japan. But yeah, I'm just going to not just be looking over these so you can see the keychains. I'm not going to be going into real much detail about this stuff. But yeah, it gives you a nice little history of everything here, and of course, the rainbow ones are actually rare keychains, which you have to find in the main game, otherwise you will not have them. Other ones are also completely random. Here we have Kirby's Adventure, the first adventure in the first time Kirby ever had powers in Kirby's Adventure, also the first time it was actually in color. And it wasn't until Kirby's Adventure to where he actually got his color pink. Miyamoto wanted him to be yellow, but nope, didn't work out that way. At least, unless it's a rumor and I just forget. Anyway, here we have more rare keychains, Nightmare Orb, UFO Kirby. Here we have Dreamland 2, which has the Animal Friends in their first appearance, of course. This is also the first game that Dark Matter actually appeared in, so that's pretty cool too. Dark Matter Swordsman right there. And we have the Rainbow Drop, which you have to collect all 7 of in order to actually unlock the final boss. Now we have Superstar, of course, the legendary game that people tend to love, probably the best Kirby game there is until Superstar Ultra came out. But yeah, you see a little bit of everything here. You see all kinds of different mini-bosses, Chameleon Arm, Meta Knight, Dynablade, Marx, everyone's favorite character there, Starship, Captain Vol. Then we have Dreamland 3. Now we see Rick, we see Kind, we see Koo, we see Choo Choo, but there's no, what's his name? Pitch. Pitch isn't here. Pitch is so sad. So sad Pitch isn't here. But what's even more sad when you go in here? Acro and Pon and Com, possibly the most useless bosses that I've ever seen. But now here you see Adeline with her sweet stuff drawing. Now, I say Adeline because according to, I forget, some kind of 20th anniversary CD that was released in Japan, it was actually confirmed that Ado from Dreamland 3 was actually female. So that being the case, Ado could have very well been Adeline, just shortened to actually fit in the space. So until it's proven otherwise, Ado and Adeline are the same person, so yes, that's Adeline. Everything I said before was incorrect! Anyway, we have Dark Matter here, we have the Level Stick, and we have Boss Butch. Wait a second here, something's missing. Yes, as you could tell, they actually removed Zero from this picture. They actually censored out Zero. How could they do that? My favorite villain of the Kirby series removed. And that's not even the worst part. He doesn't even have a keychain. There's not even a keychain for Zero. What the heck? Why are you trying to remove that boss from existence? But that's not even the worst part yet. As you notice, it goes from Dreamland 3, it skips right to Nightmare in Dreamland. Now wait a minute. I'm pretty sure there's a game in between there that's a platforming Kirby that's very popular and very important in the main story. I'm of course talking about Kirby 64. There are no keychains for this game anywhere, so 02, Ribbon, look how sad they are. They don't have any keychains, they're so sad. Well, 02 is actually always sad, but you know the point. I'm kind of mad they actually got rid of that. I mean, it kind of disappoints me because that means they probably won't ever bring back Zero again in any other Kirby game. They might just try to censor him out completely. But, whatever, what can you do? We have Nightmare in Dreamland now, of course I've said. Pretty much you can see the enhanced graphics over time too. Kind of neat, the Invincible Candies and all these other bosses here. Nightmare in Dreamland was actually the first remake of a Kirby game, I think the only one if I'm not mistaken. It's a remake of Adventure. I don't think there's actually another Kirby remake that came out since then, and I'm kind of glad actually because I'm not a big fan of remakes. Now they did a good job with Nightmare in Dreamland to actually, it's not just like a port. They actually did a whole lot of new things, like new powers and stuff. But they kind of nerfed the battle against Meta Knight, and Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright we need to see again in some new games. I mean, we haven't seen these guys since Dreamland 2. I mean, bring these guys back. These guys were awesome. Well, actually, that's not true. In Dreamland 3, Adeline actually painted a picture of them. So, and you actually fought them, but they were very, very weak. But anyway, you have Heavy Mole, King DDD, and the Nightmare Wizard. Star Rod, and the 1-up Meta Knight, because that was the first time actually bring in Meta Nightmare, I believe is what it was for Nightmare in Dreamland. We gotta play as Meta Knight. And here Kirby has a cell phone, a good old classic flip phone. This is actually the second time we've seen Kirby with a phone, the first one being Kirby 64. Amazing Mirror was a pretty awesome game in my opinion. It was like a Metroidvania type game where you could actually bring powers to certain areas. But honestly, it could have been done a lot better because if you went past one tile where you needed to be with the power and you missed it by accident, most of the time it blocks you off, so you have to go all the way back around an adventure to get back to the same start you were at before with the same power. It wasn't very fun. It made it hard, yes, but I think that was just, you know, what's the word? Artificial difficulty that didn't need to be there. I mean, Metroidvanias don't even do that. Anyway, here we had to see all the different bosses here. Now, Mega Titan actually looks very familiar to the robot boss from Kirby's Block Ball. So, I'm not sure if this is actually the same boss, just revisited, but the two look very similar. I don't see anyone actually mentioning that at all because not too many people actually remember Kirby's Block Ball. But, yeah, the final boss before you fought King DDD after getting who knows how many freaking points, you actually fought a boss that was very, very close to what Mega Titan was, with 4 arms and a robot and everything. Not sure if it's a reference or what, but either way, we have Gobbler, Dark Meta Knight, which brings a reappearance here, and Dark Mind, which is possibly the Mirror World alternative of both Nightmare and Zero. We have the Master Sword, not to be confused with Link's Master Sword. The Dimension Mirror, not called the Amazing Mirror, I need to remember to call it the Dimension Mirror. And then we have Canvas Curse here. Ah, yes. All the awesome Canvas Curse stuff. I think this game was really, really fun in my opinion, but I think it was kind of a hassle to 100%. Because in order to 100%, you need to beat the game 5 times, one with each character you unlock. I think that's just a bad way to actually increase the length of a game. But it was still fun using each one because you all had different abilities and everything, so it was kind of neat, but could have been implemented a bit better. King DDD Drawing, King DDD again, Paint Roller, Paramatter, and Drasha. Drasha's soul is not here, but we have Drasha, so that counts. The Magical Paintbrush, of course. Now we have Squeak Squad. Squeak Squad, it was very... It was a Kirby game, but it was very short, very easy, and didn't really bring anything new to the table, and it kind of fell flat on its face, especially with the final boss. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking, but I'm sure it could have been a lot better if they put more time into it. Let's not even mention how horrible the storyline was for us. Oh, hey look, somebody stole my cake. I'm gonna get super angry and kill everybody. It must be King DDD. No, it's not, I swear. No, it's definitely you. I'm gonna kill you. So yeah. Not a big fan of this game, but it's good for speed runs. Either way, you have the Gold Waddle Dee there. Now we have Kirby Superstar Ultra, the best game to ever come out in Kirby, only rivaled by Kirby Triple Deluxe, the game I'm playing right now. But yeah, like I said, I'm still debating which one I like better, Kirby Deluxe or Kirby Superstar Ultra. They're both awesome in their own ways, and they both have a bunch of variety. But Superstar Ultra did have mid-stage bosses, not just like mid-bosses, but actually mid-stage bosses, like the Twin Cannons and stuff. But Return of Triple Deluxe did not have that. But let's just agree that they're probably the two best Kirby games ever made. Bandana Waddle Dee made his first appearance, in Superstar, but he made his first appearance as an actual story character in Superstar Ultra. Pyro Senior, Iron Man, Twin Fire Lions, Krako. Yep, you pretty much these, I don't need to read these off. Mass DDD and Glad made their first appearances here. And then Mark Silwich is in the middle of his face-splitting portal attack, black hole attack. Golden Egg Statue, one of the transformations you can actually transform into is Rock. Then we have Mass Attack. This is probably one of my favorite spin-off games made from Kirby, right out there from Canvas Curse, but this one actually, I think, tops it a little bit. It's like Pikmin in 2D. But yeah, this game was actually very fun, enjoyed it a lot. It was hard though, and probably the hardest Kirby game there is to 100% by far. Due to all the achievements and getting like all the gold stars, not to be confused by the gold medals. Gold medals were easy to grab. The gold stars were, oh gosh, no, I'm not even going to bother with that. And that's just one of the achievements you need to actually get 100%. No, I'm good. 100% medals, fine for me. That's all I'm saying. Skullord, the fake final boss. Not really a fake final boss because it actually tells you, hey, there's another boss here. We have to actually get all the rainbow medals to actually do that. Okay. 10 Kirbys, all 10 of them on one little warp star thing. Now, this I find insulting. They brought Yin Yarn back as an actual keychain for Kirby's Epic Yarn, but they removed 0 and 02. Why? It's insulting. You remove two of the best bosses in the Kirby universe and you bring back this thing? At least have... I can understand maybe not even putting 02, but at least add 6 Kirby 64 in some way. But, whatever. That's... yeah. Yin Yarn is the only boss in a Kirby game that I've seen that actually is worse of a final boss than Dark Nebula. And that is saying something. Wait, speaking of Dark Nebula didn't actually have a keychain in here either. Whatever. But here we have Magolor, the only representation we have of Kirby's Return to Dreamland in here. And really, what else could they add? Maybe HRD 3? But nope, just Magolor. Then we have Taranza and Queen Sectonia. So that pretty much does it for all the keychains there. And in case you don't want to go through the levels again, you also could use play coins, but I save those for puzzle pieces, so whatever. So yeah, we are now officially done with the Let's Play. I will be doing all the Kirby Fighter abilities at some point in time, but I'm not going to be doing those, like I said, there's no set schedule for that. I'll do it whenever I feel like doing them. It could be a month, it could be like once every couple weeks, I don't know, we'll see. But one thing's for sure, I want to tackle some other projects first. Like, for example, want to get some more Pokemon battles up. I want to actually start my new Let's Play at some point. But I also want to actually do the boss rush modes for Kirby Dreamland 2, 3, and Kirby 64. Because, honestly, after doing the True Arena in this game with no abilities and no Max and Tomato, I'm pretty sure I don't have much of an excuse anymore for doing Kirby Dreamland 2, 3's, and Kirby 64's boss rush modes. So, yes, I'll see you guys then. And anyway, guys, that's gonna be good game!